SPX and NDX. But you can see over here, if you're trading the NQ here today, classic no trade zone right at the beginning of the day. I mean, you couldn't get a more obvious no trade zone. Again, Abel Trend kept us out of this mess. I mean, if you didn't know that these dots, the red dots were above, meaning resistance, and the blue dots below, you'd have gotten killed in here. I don't care what indicator you're using. More than likely, you didn't have a very good, first hour and a half of trading right here. Because, I mean, you can see it went down, and then it shot up. I mean, and we're talking serious amounts of points. I mean, down 10 points, up 15 points, down 15, then up and down here, then up 15. I mean, this is just a mess. There's just no way going through that live, you come out of that thing alive. However, losing trade right here. Got to point that out because there are going to be some small losing trades for sure. Okay, we lost about 5 or 6 points on this trade too because we'd be getting in on a perfectly triple confirmation trade right here. Especially I like when the bars go from green back to blue again because now it means neutral or sideways, and then it means an uptrend is about to start again. However, this trade didn't, this trade was incorrect, and of course we're out at the second lower blue dot or the first big red dot. It's going to be the same thing in this case. Two reasons to get out. We're going to lose about 5 or 6 points on that trade, so that's okay. No harm done. It's $20 a point. Nobody's going to get beat up and killed. But we hit the home run of the week right here. Any one of these red bars are fine. You've got triple confirmation, and again, love when it goes from green to red, like right there, green to red. But this is a perfectly valid trade on this small little red bar here. Not the first 3 bars. You say, well, why not? Because these blue dots come in every 3 bars. So just be cautious and don't take a trade for the next 3 bars because there's a really good chance that a blue dot could come in again. For the last hour or so, every 3 bars got a blue dot. 3 bars later, blue dot. So what it's telling you is that the higher time frame, in this case the 9-minute chart, is printing support there. There's hidden support there every 9 minutes. So just play it safe. Again, we're only about low risk. We don't want to be gambling. That's for the casino. So what you can see here is you just want to wait 3 bars, and I always wait a 4th one just to be sure a blue dot doesn't come in. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right there. There's your trigger. Triple confirmation. Most importantly, there's no blue dot below, and the bar is red. Red means down. Now, if you didn't get in on that one, you had a second chance. You had 2 chances to get in here because 3, 6, 9 minutes later, you had another red bar, triple confirmation above. I mean, no blue dots below for sure by now, and that's a valid, strong sell signal. As it turns out, it worked out really well, because we wound up picking up 40 points on that trade. I know it's hard to believe, but we'd be shorting it here at 47.45, and we would be stopped out right here. Previous higher red dot would be right over here at, that's 35 points, 57.10, sorry. So it's 35 points profit. Now, kind of hard to stay in it the whole time there because, I mean, it was just, extremely erratic. Shoots down, then it goes sideways, then it shoots down, then it goes sideways, then it goes down. Now it shoots up, now it goes sideways. Now it really shoots down like 40 points it went down in like 10 minutes. Then it shoots up 20 points. I mean, it was all over the place. I mean, that would drive you a little crazy. However, we always say take profit when the prices hit the bands, especially if you trade multiple contracts like so many of our clients do. So those are great places to take profit on the way down. Well, if you just want to say, hey, you know what? I'm out. No, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with taking your profit and run. As it turns out, it went a lot further, but you didn't know that at the time. If you got in here and got out there 20 points later, hey, that's $100 per contract. Nothing wrong with taking your money and run. However, you had yourself a perfect sweet spot to re-enter. Again, just like I talk about, green bars means it's usually pulling back. Now you can get in at a better price, and you got triple confirmation right there. That's what we call a sweet spot. A sweet spot is when the price is up close to the small red dot. You've got triple confirmation. The bars went from green to red. you just can't get lower risk. I mean, there's no certain, sure things, and there's no guarantees. That's for sure. But I mean, that's a really low risk trade with a high profit potential. As it turns out, you hit another home run right there if you did, or if you just missed the beginning of the day, you hit another home run right there for sure. Trading the NQ as well as the ES, the chart basically, looks the same. Perfect no trade zone here. This is where you really get your money's worth with Able Trend. You got a buy signal here just as you would if you put up a MACD or a stochastic or a moving average. I mean, they would all set to buy at that point, as it turns out. However, Able Trend's guidance just says, no, don't do it. There's resistance above. Very clearly, there's a roadblock there. And I'm not getting in a car, drive down a street if I know there's a hidden roadblock in the middle of the road. Not going to get very far. So we're not going to take this trade, and it's a good thing we didn't because it turned out to be a false signal and turned around and went the other way. So, that's comparing Able Trend to a MACD and moving averages and everything else. It will be a very, very obvious, very quickly, how much of an advantage you'll have with the guidance chart. Again, another winning trade right here going into the last 45 minutes of trading, which ends at 1600 Eastern time, and we picked up another 20 points going into the close. So it was one of those days you just kind of dream about.